Hi students, welcome to my channel. Hope you all are doing great. I too am fine. In this video, I am going to discuss how to write analytical paragraph. By now, all of you must be knowing that CBSE has brought a change in the format of Board 2021 question paper. Now, it consists of Part A and Part B. Part A is totally objective and Part B is subjective. In the subjective paper, you have writing section, and in this section, you are asked to write 2 questions carrying 5 marks each. Out of these 2 questions, one is writing an analytical paragraph. This is something new to you. So that's why I thought, let me discuss this with you all in this video. I will be dividing the topic into 4 parts. First, what is analytical paragraph? Second, what's the format of writing analytical paragraph? Third, one sample of analytical paragraph writing. And fourth, one assignment. Let's discuss the first part. What's an analytical paragraph? The word analytical has come from analysis, which means a process of studying or examining in an organized and logical way, as per Cambridge Dictionary. Analytical means analyzing a given data logically and coming to a conclusion. So, when you are asked to write an analytical paragraph based on a chart, graph, table or cues, you are expected to study the data carefully and logically, examine it, analyze it, and then interpret it, and then write a paragraph. Now let's discuss the format. The format consists of 3 parts. First, introduction. Second, body of paragraph. Third, conclusion. At this juncture, let me tell you, this paragraph writing can have many sub-paragraphs also. Okay, so now introduction will form your first paragraph, and it talks about what the graph represents. The body of the paragraph is the second part. It should contain the details of the graph, all the important facts given in the graph, and the body can have again sub-paragraphs too. Now the last paragraph would be conclusion. It should summarize the entire analysis you had done. Other than the format, you must remember some of these points. First one, your paragraph should be brief, comprehensive, and include all the information given in the stimulus. Stimulus means your graph or the line graph or the table or the pie chart or the cues. Second point, it should state the facts given in the chart, graph or table. It should mention the figures given in the graph. Next point, same tense should be used throughout the paragraph. What does it mean? It means if you are writing in the past tense, the entire paragraph should be in the past tense. Maintain the tense in the paragraph. Next point, preferably write in the passive form, and it should not express your personal opinion. This is totally a factual paragraph. Only the facts are presented. Now I'll give you some words and phrases which you can use while writing your answer. For example, when you are beginning to write the paragraph, you can begin using these phrases like the given chart, the graph suggests, as per the given graph, the given chart presents, and so on and so forth. When you want to show the decreasing numbers, you can use gradual fall, sharp decrease, great decline, considerable fall. And similarly, if it is increasing numbers, then you can use the phrases like sharp increase, steep increase, remarkably more, gradual rise, soaring rates. And if it is compare and contrast, then you can use in contrast to, the in comparison to, or similarly. Let's discuss the question given in the sample paper. The question goes like this. The chart below displays data about the number of digital devices purchased in Reshanagar across the years 2015 to 2019. Write a paragraph analyzing the given data. You can see a bar graph here. On the x-axis we have years, and on the y-axis we have number of digital devices in thousands. The grey bar represents smartphones and the black bar represents computers. When we look at the graph, we can clearly see that the number of digital devices purchased, both smartphones as well as computers, has increased. In fact, the purchase of smartphones has increased remarkably when compared to the But before we start writing the answer, let's see the marking scheme. You know the word limit is 100 to 120 words, and it's of 5 marks. Out of these 5 marks, 3 marks are for the content and 2 marks are for expression. Content, introductory sentence half a mark, concluding sentence half mark. Interpretation of the data 2 marks, expression, grammatical accuracy 1 mark, connecting and logical ideas 1 mark. Let's see the sample answer. This is how you can write this. The given bar graph displays the number of digital devices purchased in Reshanagar across the years 2015 to 2019. It's clearly evident from the bar graph that the number of smartphones purchased has increased from 2015 to 2019. Similarly, the number of computers purchased also has increased from 2015 to 2019. More people are buying the digital devices as the years pass. When we talk about smartphones, approximately 42,000 phones were purchased in 2015, and the number has increased to 100,000 in the year 2019. In case of computers, the number has increased from 38,000 to 90,000. In general, the purchase of smartphones was more when compared to computers, except for the year 2017, in which more computers were purchased than the smartphones. To conclude, it can be inferred that the demand of digital devices, both smartphones and computers, has gradually increased from 2015 to 2019. This could be because more people have become techno-savvy as the years rolled. At the same time, people have shown more preference to buying smartphones to computers. Hope you all understood how to write an analytical paragraph. Here is an assignment for you. Read the question properly and try to answer it. In case you have any doubts, you can post them in the comment section. And if you find the video useful, like, subscribe and share, because when we share, we grow. Stay safe and stay blessed. Love you all. See you in the next video.